As temperatures warm up in the spring, more motorcyclists hit the road, which is why May is Motorcycle Safety Awareness Month. Now, Paul is joining us outside now to talk about the steps motorcyclists and other drivers need to take to keep everybody safe on the road. Paul.
Yeah, Lynette, it's raining out here, our studios, so it's not the ideal day to be riding, but we can still talk about it because this is the month of May. May is Motorcycle Safety Awareness Month. I want to bring in Candy Hunter. You're the owner of Wow Motorcycles based here in the Atlanta area. First of all, okay, you're a woman owner. Let's talk about that. How rare is that for a woman to own a motorcycle dealership?
It's pretty rare. As far as we know, I'm the only woman that owns such a large independent motorcycle dealership in the world, not just around. There's a handful. I mean, we really don't even know. Maybe less than 25 in the country for sure, and definitely just marginally more worldwide.
So, clearly you're a rider, so how long have you been riding motorcycles?
I've been riding since the early 90s, and when I first started, there was not very many women. We had just a couple of percent, and that's grown up to about 20% women in the industry now.
Yeah, have you seen it kind of grown over the last, say, 30 years?
Yes, and I see definitely a lot of younger ladies riding now. We have a lot of events at the store, so I get to, kind of have a real good gauge on that, and it's always nice to see them riding in and learning and moving through all the different motorcycles like I did before.
That's awesome. Let's talk about some of the safety things, because you mentioned last hour that I guess the concern is not so much the rider themselves, but people, drivers, who don't see the motorcycle.
Yes, so more than 50% of the fatalities are caused by somebody getting hit by a vehicle that doesn't see them. So the bike and what you wear can help with that.
Now let's talk about this, because typically you think motorcycles, you think leather.
Yes.
But leather can be hot. So you got a rainy day like this. It's not really a breathable fabric. So talk about some of the materials. I'm assuming this also does what leather does. Leather, it should stop you if you fall.
Yes,
but
these have abrasion resistant properties, and this is a summer jacket. So this is very, very breathable. It's a mesh, but it's very, very strong. So if you are sliding down the road, it's going to help keep the asphalt off of your skin.
It's lightweight, but also
very lightweight.
So it's a hot day, you can still have some of the wind coming through.
This is completely, see-through if you could get that through there, but it still has the armor in the shoulders, elbows, and back. It's got a liner for the lighter days, or when it's raining, like today, you put that liner on. But this is something that you'd wear, I'd say here at least 6 or 8 months of the year, because we have we have little cold weather if you look at the overall seasonality of riding. And
color is very important too when it comes to the gear you wear. You see the kind of the bright yellows there, plus this helmet.
Yeah, so the high vis is something that I recommend for anybody that's going to be riding. You can put on a vest, or you can buy something that has this high vis in it, but just doing the darker colors is just not a good idea. And having a helmet, your helmet is the highest point. So if you can have something that's brighter than just blacked out, is always definitely the best thing to do.
And you were saying there's a surprising color of helmets that really get riders noticed.
Yes, if you want to go statistically, white, just plain white, is the very best one.
So that little black helmet that looks cool with my black leather, that's
it's not the most visible, especially if you're on a blacked out bike. It looks cool, you look tough, very Mad Max, but visibility is key for giving yourself that extra percentage of being seen.
So that's visual. What about the audio, the sound of it? I know you have a couple of products here. We go from your typical crotch rockets to your cruiser, and earlier I turned this one on, and this one, the so-called crotch rocket, also is pretty loud here. So people who think that, oh, this is annoying and so loud, but it's allowed not just to be cool, it's allowed to have other people hear them.
You definitely will get noticed if you have a louder exhaust on it. It is not to say that you shouldn't do all those other things too, because if you're behind somebody, they're not going to hear you. If you're coming at them, they will hear you a little bit better. And you just want to have the better safety practices to avoid accidents to begin with.
We're going to talk about that coming up. We've got to go to a break, but it's Candy Hunter with Wow Motorcycles here in Atlanta. We're going to come back in about 20 minutes, talk more about how to enjoy Motorcycle Awareness Safety Month, the month of May.